Does he have a copy?
It makes it. Yes. Yeah, they're supposed to be. They just.
I think I'm allowed to say. They don't want us to be very specific. We are anticipating the 6th season of My Hero. We are working on the 2nd season of a show called Made in Abyss. That is like, finally, so good. Yeah, if you know, you know. It's so good.
I've heard it's good.
What else? So much else. A 2nd season of Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in Detention is coming. Or 3rd season? 4th season? What are we on, y'all? 3rd?
4th.
4th? Oh my gosh, how wonderful. So this is kind of the fun thing. We really never know if a show is going to get more than one season. Everybody.
We'll come up there.
Do you know, I put that picture on Twitter of us this
Oh,
morning.
good. I'll retweet it.
So you guys.
You'll get tens of likes.
We'll get tens of likes. So Jason and I met in the Houston theater scene a million moons ago. And I have proof that I'm Twitter this morning.
Is that for real? Can I?
Oh, hi.
It's real, yeah. I mean, so can I? Is it possible? Because they can't see. I mean, you want to work with
I
it?
know.
Yeah. You want to balance it?
Good job, Jason.
You are shooting.
Boys, welcome.
Hi.
So I was late to the show, and then I was early to this panel. So I have just been entertaining them. Because there's something about trusting yourself to make dumb sounds. Like trusting your body and your voice to really scream or really get smashed into into oblivion or whatever. A letting go vocally that wonderful, the fabulous, the incredibly talented.
Good morning.
It's good whatever time it is. Thank you so much for being here this weekend.
I'm delighted.
This is amazing. So I kind of wanted to start by asking you, recently you got to see the Back to the Future musical at the West End.
That's right. I tell you, it's good. It's really good. And of course, maybe I'm a little biased, but they really put together a show that captures the essence of the Back to the Future spirit. And I know when I first heard they were going to do a musical like it, I thought, how are they going to recreate the DeLorean? All right.
So I wanted to ask you about one of my favorite characters of all time, which is Judge Doom from Who Played Roger Rabbit. And what the process was of filming that movie. The process of
Judge Doom. He reminded me so much of there was a cartoon, Spy versus Spy. They were dark, spindly crows, I think. You know, and Judge Doom, I kind of thought of them was when I got the part. Somebody today, between the elevator and here, told me how Judge Doom terrified them. Terrified them when they. We were all sworn to secrecy. So, I don't know.
Fair. I'll take that answer. Okay. So, if it's okay with you, we have a microphone over here if you want to come up and ask your question. Go ahead. It should be on. Just one question per person, please. It's on.
Hello.
Hi.
I saw on YouTube that you played a live-action version of Rick from Rick and Morty. If I've never seen the show before, but if they for some reason did a live action version of Rick and Morty, would you be interested in playing Rick like you did in that clip?
People say, Back to the Future, there's not another one. Perhaps it's been Back to the Future 4, because perhaps no one has come up with an idea for that, really is in tune with the previous three and has that same energy and all that, So I was thinking that I haven't watched Rick and Morty a lot, but I haven't watched it. And I was thinking that way out in the cosmos somewhere, Rick and Morty in his space vehicle, whatever he has, they land on a meteor or whatever, and guess who's there? Doc and Marty. And they become acquainted. I don't know how you do that, but maybe that could happen. Then I'd be doing 2 roles.
Halloween! And there we go. Welcome, everybody, to the Christopher Lloyd panel. See if you can get.
So, obviously, you've been in a lot of really famous roles that everyone knows you for. What would you say are some of your favorite obscure or most underrated roles?
That's I always. He's a genius. It's so imaginative, so unspeakably fabulous, and so I'm complaining about going through the car wash stuck. Who needs that? That's just ain't funny. And my friend says to me, Charlie Chaplin would make it funny. So I shut up.
Thank you so much, Mr. Lloyd.
Everyone's going for that. Okay. All right. We're done. We did it. Everybody, Christopher Lloyd.
I saw your portrait somewhere. There's disrespect on him. Look at him. He's cut in half.
Oh yes, we're gonna start. Oh, we'll be here all day. Okay, how much time do I have for this Q&A? Right? We'll be here. Okay, so people are standing up there waiting for pictures, but it's okay, we'll keep going. So I traveled the world, and then I was at home with the kids, and then I received an email, which I thought was a trick. But I still answered it anyway, because you get those emails of like, a prince from Dubai would like to deposit $1.5 billion into your account. Just give us a sample of your blood, social security number, and the name of your firstborn child, and we'll deposit it. But that never really works out. Okay, so I got an email and stating, hi, we would like to get a hold of Adassa for an opportunity. And I was like my own assistant, hello, this is Naomi, and she would be really interested in this. Please contact her manager. And I sent it over to my husband, which is my manager, and then all of a sudden he's like, honey, you need to come downstairs. And I was like, what? And then he's like, it's Disney. And I'm like, wow. Dreams do come true. And yes, it was Disney. And of course, I did the thing that we all do when we think it's not true. I'm gonna check this person's IMDb page. And I was searching and I was like, oh, this is a real producer. And so now I will turn the time over to you guys. If you have any questions, please do. Do we have a stand here? I like people to, oh, we have our assistant. Okay, what is your name?
Rip, like you tear the paper.
Rip. Okay, rip, let it rip. Towards the end of the year, think about November. Watch Disney Plus. And I can't say more because I'm not Lin-Manuel Miranda or like one of the producers is just gonna pop out and be like, Dolores, we know we couldn't say anything around you.
And he's also recording.
Hi. Oh no, don't post this.
No.
I didn't say anything. Can I take a picture with you? And I was like, no way! And yes, we took so many pictures. Yeah, and now we're like besties. Well, at least in my mind. So it's official. So yes, I love it as much as you guys love it, and I don't mind it. Except when I'm in Disney World with my kids, because then I'm like, really? I have like 2 babies on me, and they're hot and they're crying, and okay. Yes.
What is it like at your home like? Not exactly what some other person asked for, but like the full thing. Just
Okay, so home life for me is I am very strict in some ways with my kids to make sure they clean up after themselves. Because if you don't have your kids making an effort, and I know you guys hate it because it's a lot of work, later on in life, if you don't learn to do difficult things now, then you will become complacent. You have expectations that everything's gonna be easy, and life is not easy. So if we make it too easy, then they won't learn how to do hard things. They don't like it. But I'm like, you don't worry about it. In 30 years, you're gonna be like, yes, mom. So I have to put up with that, no. It's another level of Bruno, no, in my house. But they do love the fact that I am musical, and so we do make a lot of music. They make animations, and they draw, so there's a lot of drawing and singing in my house.
Can you tell us something interesting about working with Lin-Manuel?
Lin-Manuel, where do I start? He's amazing. Let's start with that. He is the genius, and he is down to earth. I think it's because it wasn't easy for him that he doesn't take it for granted. Sometimes when things are easy, it's easy to be like, oh, anybody can do that. No, not anyone can do that. And he has that genius within him where he feels like your bestie, and then he goes out and does something amazing like he does. So he is really down to earth. He's really cool. He can make anything look good and like amazing. And I would say when we got on the Zoom call, because of COVID restrictions while we were recording the movie, we almost never were in studio. I actually only met him on the red carpet for the premiere of the movie in Los Angeles. And I kind of told him what I was thinking for We Don't Talk About Bruno, and he thought I was going to sing it an octave higher. It was supposed to be, good to live in fear, Bruno stuttering is something. I can always hear. It was there, and I was like, I feel that she's so soft-spoken, she would whisper it. Good to live in fear, Bruno stuttering and stumbling. I can always hear him sort of muttering and mumbling. I associate him with the sound of falling sand. Very intimate, and when he heard me do it, he was like, yes, and that's what made it into the movie. So, yeah, he's very flexible, too. So he's not like, no, Lin-Manuel Miranda says no. It is only the way of Lin-Manuel Miranda. No, he's not. He's very genuinely loving, kind, and allows your creativity to flow. And I really, really admire that quality from him. Thank you.
If they did a stage adaptation, would you play Dolores?
I don't know.
Too shy.
Is anybody asking? I think under his direction, I would love to give it a go, but I have really deep respect for what he does. Like Alexander Hamilton. Have you seen these people? Another level of artistry and talent, but I would say, okay, count me in, coach. I'll go in for a game at least once. Yes. Okay, you're gonna be my Felix. You officially said you were Isabella, so now you're taking the mic. Okay, you'll be Felix. Got it. All right. Come. Like Grandma says, come, come. All right, are you all ready? We all have to sing together. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, she was asking us a cool question. So the cool question is, sing along. All right, here we go. Are you ready? Okay, Sarah, do you have my speaker? We're gonna make it official. Oh yes. Oh, we will hear. And if not, I'm literally gonna turn off the music and then it's gonna be all like a public.
I mean, but the place is really big, so it would echo just like you're hearing right now.
Yes, okay, you know what? You're really good already. You're really good at this. Here we go. We don't talk about Bruno. Here we go. It was my wedding day. We were getting ready and there wasn't a cloud in the sky.
No clouds allowed in the sky.
Bruno walks in with a mischievous grin.
Thunder.
Are you telling a story or mine?
I'm sorry, baby, go on.
Bruno says it looks like rain.
What did he tell us?
In doing so, he floods my brain.
Okay, the umbrella.
Married in a hurricane.
What a joyous day, but anyway.
We don't talk. Oh, you know this part.
No.
Let me hear you.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Hey, go to live in fear, Bruno stuttering and stumbling. I can always hear him sort of muttering and mumbling. I associate him with the sound of falling sand. It's a heavy lift, but the kick's so humbling. Always left the abuela and the family fumbling, grappling with prophecies they couldn't understand. Do you understand?
7-foot frame, rats along.
Oh, you know this part.
When he calls your name, it all fades to black. When he sees your dream,
Spider-Man.
his song is scream.
Yeah.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Talk about Bruno. No.
We don't talk about
We don't talk
Bruno.
about Bruno. You know this? He told me my fish would die.
Dead.
Oh no.
Just like he said.
He said that.
My hair went disappeared and look at my head.
Oh no. His fate is sealed when your prophecy is read.
He told me that all my dreams would be promised and someday be mine.
Oh, beautiful.
He told me that my power would grow like the grapes that thrive on the vine.
He told me that the man of my dreams would be just out of reach, betrothed to another. It's like I hear him now. It's like I can hear him now. I can hear him now. Bruno. Oh yeah. Hear about that Bruno. I really need to know about Bruno.
Your boyfriend is here.
Say that you feel Bruno's stuttering and stumbling. I can always hear him say the muttering and mumbling. I associate him with the sound of falling
No
sand.
clouds allowed in the sky.
It's a heavy lift, but the dick so humbling. I was like a boy and a family fumbling. Believing with prophecies they couldn't understand. Do you understand? Told me that the man of my dreams would be just out of reach, betrothed to another. And I'll fight, and I'll fight. She's here. Don't talk about Bruno. Not a word about Bruno.
Thank you so much.
You did amazing, though. Comfortable up here.
You're so beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay, we're all friends with each other now, whether we like it or not. Look how close we are. Yeah, I need a picture of this crowd. Yeah.
Q&A. If you want to
We'll get on the roll.
I don't know if you want to get on mic.
I would say for me, I'm gonna reveal
something about myself. So I'm a Virgo, which means I'm crazy. And I saw this Virgo meme that said, Virgos are the nicest, meanest person you'll ever meet, right? Isn't that crazy? So, from my shadow side, not like Suki, but Azula, is the shadow of the Virgo. So there you go. But also, I mean, if I'm being my other person, it would probably be Katara too, because she's always running. I know, right? I'm really the nicest, meanest person you've ever met. Yeah, but I would say also Katara.
See this meanest, so you're hiding it very well.
Ask my husband. Just kidding.
We talked about last night.
Just kidding.
Thank you.
Get messages. I still get people thank you for diversity, for LGBTQ+, for representing populations of people and understanding that anime media isn't an escape but an empowerment.
It's kind of unbelievable, but also it's just a testament. I always trace everything back just to Mike and Brian because they are so just focused on everything being perfect, really. Like, they're so detail oriented. Every character has their own backstory, their own style, their own little, strengths and weaknesses. And so I feel like it's just a testament to kind of how much they spent on it, developing it. And it took such a long time, and that's why they were so strict about that 3 seasons. They're like, this is the story. We made it really good. So this is it. This is the vision. Take the vision, the end. And you have to respect them for that, because a lot of this industry doesn't do that. They're like, well, they want another season, so we make another season. Let's make a thing. And they just don't do that. Yep. And I think that's what makes it so good, and they know that. So I just am always appreciative to them for, holding their ground and kind of having that, I guess, boundary in one sense, because it made it so much better. Yeah.
Somebody tell me real quick, what was the question?
Just the impact.
What do you think of the impact?
Oh, I mean, it's amazing. It's you guys. But one of the best things about cons, honestly, there's not a con that doesn't happen that I don't cry. It happened today. You guys come up and you share your stories of how it affected you or got you through a tough time or whatever. And we're just actors. We just, we get our check in the mail. We read the lines, and you guys act like we wrote this stuff. And it's so touching and lovely. And you're all such lovely people, and I appreciate every single one of you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just shout out to all of you, and you guys are what makes happen.
Yeah, so much that it's really just an absolute joy to get to talk to people, and to go like, okay, I was in a small room with a couple of my friends and colleagues 15 years ago, and then we were in all these other rooms for 15 years helping people, comforting people as they were dealing with difficult stuff, bringing some joy, bringing some interesting ideas, and it really is so generous of people to come and then talk to us about it and share it. It's really beautiful.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for being here.